One of these two is about to win $5,000 in cash and a plasma screen TV, but more importantly, they'll move on to represent the Northwest region in the national finals for a chance to win this. If you're named the ultimate film fanatic, you'll win another $5,000 and a state-of-the-art home theater system. What are you going to watch on that big-ass plasma TV? How about a 10-year subscription to Netflix? Plus, we're also giving you IFCs for an entire night. Play whatever the hell you want. It's your channel. We just work here. Remember, only one of you can win. 6 entered, we're down to 2. Both of these players survived the first cut, and they argued their way through the great debate. But now only one will survive the obsession war. Each player has dug deep into their closet, brought with them 3 items from their personal collections that they feel makes them the ultimate film fanatic of the Northwest region. Basically, this is just like war when you were a kid. You present one of your obsession items, then you present one of yours, then our panel will decide which item is more freakishly obsessive, then Megan will award that player a star. It's best of 3, so it takes 2 stars to win, 2 stars to become the ultimate film fanatic of the Northwest region. Okay. Who won the coin toss? Tony, that means you're up first. Let's see what you got.
I used to write for a Mexican horror movie journal, and I put a heaping helping of money on eBay to win this lobby card from the 1959 kids film Santa Claus. Basically, the storyline is the Santa Claus, Gore's wacky desk from Merlin the Magician, and fights the devil. I'm not lying, I'm not kidding, that's like the movie. And I obsess over these so much that I actually went through and compiled all of the musical numbers from these Mexican horror movies and kids flicks, like this little rooster in Puss in Boots singing about how he's going to make you laugh so he doesn't get cut in half. I just think these are unique and beautiful and wonderful movies, and I've occupied 2 notebooks full of these, and that's obsession item number 1.
Vince, let's see what you got.
All right, sir. I started my own website. It's called, oddly enough, VinceKeenan.com. I talk about every single movie that I see here. But there's more to that. There's so much more. I have, for instance, a feature called Good Scene, Bad Movie. I also have Operation Travolta, where I challenge the filmmaking community to give a career-reviving role to an actor who deserves one. In this case, it's Michael Keaton. I also posted a review of the first season of this show, in which I confess my crush on Megan, our lovely usherette. There are no ads in the website. I don't get paid for doing this. This is just me writing about what I love week in and week out.
Okay. So we have Vince's personal website versus Tony's Mexican movie mania. How do you guys see this?
No, I'm unanimous.
Let's hear it.
Unanimous. Vince, you know, you put so much time and energy. That was incredible. But you, that is insanely fanatic and weird. Tony, you are our film fanatic.
Tony, you got the first star. All right, Vince, you got to win the next 2. Let's see what you've got.
This is a light key. This is used by ushers to turn the lights on and off in movie theaters so they can clean them. This was issued to me by the first theater I worked at 20 years ago. It's a hard job being an usher. I was hit with a bottle. I had to clean up an entire Mexican dinner vomited up by 2 drunken FSU sorority sisters in front of a packed house. I cannot eat the popcorn knowing what I know. What I think of most when I look at this key is the night before a new movie would open. When our regular shows were over, we would set up the new movie and we would screen it for the staff. And that was kind of a magical feeling that I want to hang on to.
Okay. Tony, what are you putting up against it?
I swore when I was 8 years old that I was going to write reviews of every horror movie that was ever made. And as you can see, the paper is yellowed. The reviews are in decidedly prepubescent pencil, and the tape is not showing its age too well, but this was kind of the genesis of my movie obsession. And I even categorized the bad movies. I've got the Mr. Yuck symbol for the really distasteful ones. The barf bag was what I dubbed the most amusingly fun ones, and then there's Z's, which of course means the really boring ones. This is kind of like my whole childhood in a little crappy 3-ring binder. And it's one of the reasons that I'm here.
Okay, we've got Tony's childhood movie reviews versus Vince's light key. Henry, we're going to have you as our foreman this time.
It's not sentimental, it's not freakishly obsessive. This other thing is freakishly obsessive. I think, okay, so we're unanimous.
Are we?
Yes,
We are. I'm not sure that we are.
Well, I think we're 2 against 1.
Okay, fine.
Do we have a decision?
Yes, sir, we do. Not that it matters. I'm a judge and I'm completely impartial, Vince. I too was an usher in Washington, D.C. I had to clean up after Caligula for a year. Vomit would have been light relief for me. We all admire this key that you've been carrying around, but you're no spring chicken there, Tony. And the fact is, from 8 years old to now, you've been into horror films. Do you get out much? The reason that we like you in this context is because you make Vince almost seem presidential in his health and vigor, where we urge you to perhaps get out more, and that's why you are a winner, because you are freakishly obsessive.
That's it! You won! Tony! You're the ultimate film fanatic of the Northwest region. Come over here! That's it! You get $5,000, a plasma screen TV, and the ass end of a statue. Now to get the top half that screws into that ass, you'll be coming back for our final show to face off against our other regional winners. The chance at an additional $5,000, a home theater system, and a spot programming IFC for a night. Not bad. And bragging rights as the ultimate film fanatic of the entire United States. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'd like to thank everybody who is here, and I'd like to thank my dear wife, who reassures me that I do indeed sometimes have a life. And most of all, I would like to thank film, cinema, movies, the whole 9 yards. That's, again, why we're all here. Viva la cinema!
And I'd like to thank my panel of celebrity judges, Henry Rollins, Tatum O'Neill, and Keith David. And there you have it. Tony has won the Northwest region. That's 3 down and 4 to go before we crown the ultimate film fanatic of the United States. Join us next time on the Ultimate Film Fanatic, when we'll be scouring another part of the country for more obsessive film fans. Until then, this is Chris Gore saying, it puts the lotion on its skin.
Fanatical about film?
See what you got.
Check out this year's award-nominated films at Lowe's Cineplex. Go to ifctv.com to enter to win Lowe's season passes.
Congratulations!
And be a fanatic all year long.